Today we're going to be talking about final reinforcements on the egg structure. So since we last met, let's see, I added in another one of these angled pieces here, and I reinforced these joints. I think we talked about that. Whoa, there goes my egg. my table is not very stable, not very even right now. Level, I guess would be the proper word. So my egg rolls around. But as you can see, the egg does fit inside. And let's see, we've got a little bit of tin foil there. And on this side, I tied it together down here with some more tin foil there, and glue. And on this angled piece, this one I added paper, a little piece of paper here to keep this joint a little stronger. Okay, so here's the paper there. Alright, just a little triangular piece of paper and some glue to reinforce that joint. Now, I wanted to point out that the egg obviously fits in here way easy. So I could have used shorter pieces, smaller pieces, and that would have left me more beams to use for triangles and other types of bracing. Okay, but because I was just kind of randomly building, this 3-inch distance here is a little ridiculous, and the egg is this big. So to protect the egg, I could have really shrunk the size of my design, and I may, if I have time, build another one to my liking, which is more appropriately sized for my egg. Let's see, what else? So, let's see, it holds a tissue box. Now, I wouldn't recommend putting anything heavy on this until you're sure you're done. So for today, I was just trying to see if that was stable. Okay, it looks pretty stable. So stability is important. But for today, you're adding in more supports if you have them, and reinforcing your glue joints. Okay, so that's really your goal for today. Make sure the egg fits, obviously, and you can see with something very light if it maintains and doesn't move around too much. See, anytime you have this happening, where you have motion, where you have a dynamic load, you are putting more and more force, downward force, okay, on this structure. So as this starts to shift, the dynamic load is way harder to support than what we call a static load, a load that doesn't move. So you want a static load. The best way to get a static load is to have a structure that is really stable and doesn't rock so much. Okay, so I could have done a better job on this, I think. See how it's a little uneven? All right. So I may try to fix that as well. All right, so that's it for today. You don't have to do any testing. Just try to finish up the structure and put a picture in OneNote so I can take a look at it. And it'd be great if you could see if your egg fits. And then we'll talk more about applying weight to the top and what are some options, some ideas for applying weight. So have a good day, and we'll talk soon.